Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to give a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters. That means that I may speak directly to you, Capricorn, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. You can always find the timestamps to the chapters also in the description box below. This being said, thank you again for watching. If you like what you are seeing, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Capricorn, please. And everything that is for their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn. The Hierophant, sign of Taurus, speaks about higher guidance, speaks about your higher self, speaks about somebody that you may look at as being a teacher, a mentor. You can be that for yourself, your higher self. Can speak about marriage, can speak about religion, traditions. Here is that wise one that is very happy in giving further the knowledge that he has. It can speak about looking at things from another perspective, seeing things from another perspective, and that allowing you to approach things in another manner. As it is the sign of Taurus, it can be very traditional. It can be, if it is somebody that you go to in order to get advice, they can be a little bit old school, but that doesn't mean that you cannot take something from what they're saying and make it your own. But you have a lot in common with Taurus, you both being that earth sign, that character that not only speaks for the sake of speaking, but giving you advice in a very practical, pragmatical way. So let's see. For Capricorn, please, and everything that is for their higher good to know now. Two of Wands, the Empress, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can bring the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. And the Knight of Wands is very courageous. It speaks about, yes, it can be a little bit restless. It can be a little bit impatient, but it's courage, it's taking action, being fearless in the action that you need to take. Even if it may feel like, oh my God, I need to jump hoops, fiery jump hoops, but just look at the character, how calm and how graciously she makes that jump. It's like, after you do this, you'll be so, your self-esteem will be so enforced that you'll be able to not attack but other projects if you want, being much more sure of yourself. I was able to do this, so I'm going forward and forward. Is speaking about being courageous and taking action. And for sure you are here in the reading with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, but you had the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck when I split the deck, and you have again the Empress and Taurus. It's the only sign that can be symbolized by two tarot major arcana, the Empress being the second one. So maybe you have to deal with somebody from Taurus, maybe you search for advice by somebody like that. Look in detail. The Empress speaks about abundance, prosperity, fertility. It can be physical fertility, but it also can be creative one. Opening yourself towards the creative process in order to find more solutions than you usually do, or much quicker, or in order to bring what you want into manifestation. She knows who she is. She doesn't doubt herself because she knows that she already has everything that she's in need of in order to bring everything into manifestation. Divine feminine energy, very nurturing energy. It's like you can bring something new into the world. It can be a child, but it also can be a new project, a new adventure in which you are being invited to make that jump, even if it may scare you at first. But there is somebody, maybe that they are approaching you, and be careful, because you are at a crossroad and you know you have to make a decision. And the moment that you are deciding, you also act on it. Which way should I go? Open yourself towards new horizons. Do make that decision and act on it, but look at it in detail, because I will tell you, this new opportunity can open you towards new horizon. Maybe you need to travel towards another place in order to get more information. Maybe it's those new horizons that you are opening yourself towards, maybe new domains of practicing something new, in which you may feel like, I don't have all the experience, and maybe somebody that has can help me. Be careful what you are choosing, because it speaks here about independence. 9 of Pentacles, that speaks about independence, financial independence, having everything that you are in need of, exactly like the Empress, in order to build the life that you want. This is mainly speaking to you, telling you the decision that you need to make sure that you have independence in the decision. Even if you are partnering with somebody, make sure, even legally, King of Swords, that you are the deciding factor of the partnership. And what I'm telling you, why I'm doing that, because you have the 7 of Swords, and 7 of Swords is posing as something very flowery, very sweet, in order to get what they want. These are people that are very sneaky, very intelligent, to manipulate in such a way so that they use everything, they lie, they steal, they do illegal things, as long as they get to what they want. They don't care who they are hurting or so. I think that you may deal with somebody like that, and this is independence. You already have everything that you are in need of in order to be financially independent, in order to go your own way, your own path towards abundance, prosperity, fertility. King of Swords speaks about somebody that is very intelligent, very analytical. He knows how to detach himself, emotionally speaking, in order to analyze everything without taking the side of one of or the other party. They can be lawyers, judges. Maybe you should go and also ask for help by somebody like this. They are those players, chess players. They make not only a plan, but they make backup plans and backup plans to the backup plans. Those chess players that have 10 moves ahead anybody else. So if there is something and doesn't work, we have the other. You should approach these new horizons, this new thing that you want to do, because you want, and you have here the inspiration in seeing something new, in being inspired and going towards something new, very inspired, very passionate. See that life is bursting out of knowledge, but just make more than one plan, and be sure that you are approaching everything looking in depth, because you have to deal with somebody that is very posing as something that they are not. Just a cautious thing. And this, I see this as being your energy, you being also an earth sign. But in this deck of cards, the Kings and the Emperor have 2 cards. one in the masculine energy and one in the feminine energy. And here the both feminine energy of the masculine, the feminine side, and the feminine energy came out. And why? Because the king is the visionary. The king makes those plans but years ahead, but the queen looks at everything in depth, in detail, so that everything, she knows every little thing where its place is in order for the whole thing to work, to bring in that practical, pragmatical way, to bring the vision into materialization. And you can do that. You can bring your vision into materialization. You can birth it, but look it in detail to be able to see this sneaky Seven of Swords, and to be successful, to be abundant, to know how to deal with this way. Seven of Swords, King of Swords can be any sign of air. Maybe is the character that is the being of swords, but it doesn't have to. It can be, as I told you, be wise, and also consult somebody to make sure that you are doing everything legally, and you put yourself, even if you need legal, under legal protection. And it's by doing that, you can embellish the result. You can follow the process so that you can arrive where you want, but it also speaks about being able to connect the dots in such a way that, and the last one here, it's a star crowning her crown chakra, to be illuminated, to be able to see their sneaky plans and derail them or simply avoid them by doing this with the King of Swords, with that legal protection, if you want. I see that you are at a moment where you need to make a decision, but this decision can lead you towards independence, financial independence, success, being successful in this new approach. Just be careful, because there is an element that is very sneaky here. These people like to don't have to do a lot, but to get a lot, and they use every trick possible in order to make others work for themselves. Page of Pentacles, again, your energy, you learned a lot, you integrated more than one life lesson, and it's like you are now jumping towards another level. You are being upgraded, and with this new upgrade comes much more information, learning information, but learning exactly as your sign is very practical, pragmatical. It's taking an information from there and seeing, making the needed connections in order to know how to bring much more value into your life, how to make your own work much more valuable. This is you understanding that, yes, I am at a new level and I have to learn the rules of this new level, but I know that everything that I'm learning, everything that I already learned, stays at the foundation of how I'm approaching things, and everything that I'm starting from now on and learning will bring not only that practicality of it in knowing how to bring them into fruition, but also add value to my life too. Let's see, what's with the Seven of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? And Ace of Wands, that speaks about inspiration, ideas, new creative ideas. It's like they want to, if you want an example, you have an idea, a new project, something that it's being birthed by you, but they know how to put it in such a manner on the paper so that it seems like it's their idea. Make sure that you are not being stolen by your ideas, from your ideas by somebody. This is very important with the King of Swords here. Seven of Swords, please. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? He has an egg, but his eyes are here. So if he could, he would took all of them. Eight of Wands. Okay, I think that you are coming out from a partnership in which you realize that you are dealing with somebody like this. Eight of Wands, information, quick information that comes in, that helps you maybe decide, because it also speaks about traveling. It can speak about information that comes from a far place from where you are, or it can speak about that information that comes in about this character makes you decide to split ways, to become independent and go your own path. Two of Cups, it may be a character with whom you thought that you can build something together. You saw it as being in reciprocity, in respect, in love, in Queen of Pentacles. It can be that it's also our sign like you are, the Empress I told you, and the Hierophant that came here, the Sun. You'll be able to, everything is being put into the light. If there was something that was hidden, their approach, their method, their hidden agendas, because the Seven of Swords always has that hidden agenda, now comes into the light. You are being able to see it, to get information and know how to approach it. It also is being about energy, courage, encouragement, inspiration, being inspired how to approach very diligently something, seeing, discovering yourself, discovering the situation in which you are, and by that knowing how to move forward towards joy, happiness. It's the most positive card of them all. It's a major arcana, and because of that it can annul every minor arcana that is not from a high frequency. And with the sneakiness of it, the Seven of Swords is a card like that. It doesn't mean that it's not happening or they are not existing, but you'll be able to overcome it much quicker and much easier than you thought it possible. And the Emperor, that is the minor arcana that speaks about independence, speaks about autonomy, it speaks about sovereignty, speaks about authority. The Emperor is the only one who was able to conquer more than one kingdom in order to build his empire. For that, he's the law in his own empire. I'm the law in my own life, in my own business, I'm the one who's deciding. I see you, I see your hidden planning, and maybe with this King of Swords that can be a lawyer, you are splitting it officially and you are going on your own path, opening yourself towards new avenues. What's with the Nine of Pentacles? financial independence, having everything that you are in need of in order to build the life, the project, the business that you want exactly as you want. And also listening to your guidance. That information that it's coming, the 8 of Wands, it's like this bird brings new information by her chirping. New information that will help you decide which way you want to go from here. What's the best path that you can move forward? 9 of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the 9 of Pentacles, please. The Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is speaking about destiny, and mainly it speaks about how we see destiny. We may see it as everything is happening to us and we are not doing anything, but everything happens to us, and it may be that this character was somebody with authority, or a character that we gave our power, our authority towards. And this is speaking about being able to see, wait a minute, I have a saying, and with that we are taking our power back, and with that we are putting ourselves on the wheel of our own destiny. Independence, it's for sure, if you are in a partnership with somebody that you thought that it's in reciprocity, in respect, and you see them in the new light with this new information that comes in as they are, you are splitting ways and you are becoming the authority in your business, in your whatever, in your life, and you are moving forward from it. 2 of Wands. Tell me more about the 2 of Wands. This is you recognizing that you are a co-creator. You are the creator of everything that you want to bring. I have everything that I am in need of in order to build the life, the business that I want. 2 of Wands, please. Too many, I'm sorry. But with the Magician, you can bring everything into manifestation. You are in a very powerful manifestation period of your life. Just be careful what you are thinking, because thoughts are energy. Where your thoughts are going, that is what you are energizing to manifest into your life. So try and think or envision only the outcome that you want to see. Don't think of negative thoughts, because that will bring negative outcomes or manifestation into your life. Think positive. Think about what you want to see manifesting into your life, because you are in a very powerful manifestation period. 2 of Wands, please. King of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the character that is speaking to us about just listen to your guidance, listen to your intuition, follow your heart. And the King of Pentacles, this is you. Follow your heart when you have to make this decision. Follow your heart, follow the guidance in order to get exactly where you want. Being a success, being successful, having everything that you dreamed of, having the comfort of your life, being able to give that to your loved ones, to see your projects years ahead coming, being a success coming to fruition. But listen to your guidance, listen to your heart. This is somebody that follows his heart. Even if on paper everything is okay and he doesn't feel like it, he doesn't do it. Try to look at things very practical, pragmatical, but don't forget about your intuition. Consult it, combine it, merge them together, and by following your heart you'll be able to get exactly where you need to be, the authority of your own life, of your own business, of your own path, and be successful in it. King of Pentacles, please. Why is the King of Pentacles here, please? You have 3 kings. Yes, twice the King of Pentacles. So this is speaking about coming together, more than one ability of you, practical side, looking in detail, but also keeping your vision, following your vision, following your heart, looking at it in detail, and also make more than one plan. Be that chess player that has more than one move, more than one plan. What's with the King of Pentacles in order to see the results that you want? King of Wands, and take action and be courageous and don't stop until you get there. This is somebody who's, yes, we are speaking about fire, and they can be impatient, they can be hasty, but we are speaking here not only about the Knight of Wands that is much younger, it can be hasty. We are speaking here about the king who already went through a lot in his life, and he learned how to keep under control his impulses in order to wait for the right time, so then when he strikes, he goes directly to victory. With the King of Swords, with the King of Wands, this is the planner, the strategic mind. This is somebody that is very courageous, and this is you. This is you becoming the emperor. This is you integrating the abilities of the fire sign, of the air sign, and merging them, exactly as I told you, merging more than one ability, more than one characteristic in order to become the emperor. King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords, please. Three of Pentacles, and this speaks about, yes, it can be a new association, a new partnership. It can be, but look closely, in depth, in detail. I'm seeing it as being the moment where you realize that it's now the opportunity in making the jump from the apprentice to the master, in being able to create exactly as you envisioned, on having the principles, the founding principle exactly as you want. You are the creator, you are the architect, you are the builder. Have the needed experience, knowledge, expertise in order to start something new, exactly as you want, exactly as you envision, because you have now realized that, okay, I was in this partnership, I see them in their true light, but I learned a lot through it, and now I'm deciding to going on my own path and doing things exactly as I want, that I consider should be done. This is, even if it's a new job, if you are not starting something for yourself, you have decision power. You'll have other people around you supporting you, but it's exactly as that with a supporting role. They will wait to tell them if you want to do something or not, how, when, and so on. You are the deciding factor here. With the King of Swords, I really see it as you understanding that you can follow your own path in order to get where you want to, embellish in doing everything exactly as you want, putting yourself on. If you are inventing something new, make sure that this new invention, you get the pattern. You are legally under protection. This is you, this is your work, and this is at the foundation of your new path. This is mastery. This is one of the cards that speaks about self-mastery. You are at that moment in time, in becoming the emperor, the authority, the empress, bringing into fruition everything that you want exactly as you want, to birth new ideas, projects that will lead towards abundance, prosperity, fertility, creativity. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, please. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please? Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords speaks to us about, I know I have to make a decision, but I don't have all the information. And because of that, I'm waiting, still waiting. Coming out because I want to be an informed decision. Coming out in reverse, you receive those information and you'll be able to have all the information so that you make this decision. And the Two of Wands. I know I make a choice, and the moment that I'm choosing, I'm acting. So again, you were in a period of time in which you didn't have all the information. You had that moon, I think. No, you didn't. Sorry. These two cards came out also in the reading for Sagittarius, where Sagittarius has to deal with somebody from Pentacles. Maybe there is an information for you, but regardless, you are able to receive all this information that you are not able to see them. You waited and the information is here, and now you are able to see it clearly, be inspired, have the courage to act and decide and move forward. Ace of Wands. Passion, new passions, follow your passion. Oh, Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords is you are coming out of this, it came out like this, coming out of this Ten of Swords that is speaking about betrayal, speaking about it took you by surprise, and not quite, because the character here is face up, so, and the swords came from up front, so he was able to see who did this stabbing, but was too late to avoid it. It took you by surprise, the way that they acted, the people that were involved, that made this betrayal, but now because it came out like this, you are starting to move out of it. And I know what I'm choosing and why I'm choosing, and I'm also acting on it, and you move forward from it. You are being inspired. Okay, it's like out the knowledge, even if it was not so easy, because it's not an easy lesson, but you start the releasing process of it. What's worse, it's already behind you. Out of this knowledge, book knowledge, even if it was unpleasant, burst out new opportunities, new life, new information, this is what you are doing. So you know this sneaky character, the Empress. Why is the Empress here, please? Abundance, prosperity, maternity, divine feminine. It was not easy. It felt like I'm sick and tired of it. But again, you had to deal with somebody that was emotionally immature, and you learned a lot through this experience. Continue on, because you already are at the final point of it. You already came to a finalization or graduation of this thing. Continue on. It may get a little bit harder, but this is already coming out like this, so you know that you have a lot to learn from it, in the sense of take only the lesson and everything else let it go. In order to become the Empress, the character that doesn't doubt herself, doesn't doubt her manifestation capacity, being the creator, co-creator of her own destiny, she had to go through a process of learning, in this process to deal with people that were not so mature, but you are mastering it. Even if at times you may felt like, oh my God, it's never ending, you'll get there. Just continue on. I know it's hard, but please go on, because it won't take much. So, even if you had the Hierophant when I split this deck at the bottom, even if it, for some of you, speaks about partnership, a union, a marriage, the two of them. Somebody that was very authoritative but was very sneaky, betrayed. You are splitting ways and you are becoming your own authority in your own life, in the business endeavor, in whatever it is for yourself. But it was a learning process. And with the Sun, I told you, you will be able to overcome it much more quicker, much more easier than you thought is able. You are able of it. And we have decrease, and it came out in reverse from the suit of cycle. Sorry, decrease, cycle of reducing energy. And I will hold it like this and read for reversed. The appearance of this card reversed reveals a stabilizing cycle entering your life. In time, you can expect some increase in leisure time, money, love, or value. You may have been through a period of isolation or financial limitation, but that part of the cycle is ending. The river of opportunities is starting to flow your way. The first step to shifting this cycle of reduction into expansion is stabilization. The external elements around you, such as work or the economy, may be reaching a natural equilibrium themselves, but it's also important for you to regain your inner balance. This is a time to become more self-actualized and to ready yourself for the good things to come. Although the increase may be slower than that heralded by the increase card, it will be steady and methodical. Let yourself take the necessary action to direct this positive shift in the way that you desire. Affirmation: I am strong and self-directed. I move through any cycle with balance, trust, and present peace. This is the self-mastery that you realize that you achieved, and now you are able to make that jump from the apprentice to the master and start and build the life that you want for yourself. Being this authority in your life, being the deciding factor. So, good job, Capricorn. Till next time, take care. Bye.